Hey guys, what's up? Man, I'm excited about a project that we're starting. So it is the end of January right now, 2022, and my good buddy Chris Brewer has approximately 40 acres that he wants to totally manage for whitetails. So we're started. This is actually day 3. Our first goal is to get the destination food plot installed. So we're actually doing a bunch of clearing here and getting this all cleaned up so that we have that big destination food plot. But what we're going to do in this thing is make this a video series and kind of show you guys step by step how we are going to put this plan together. And then hopefully this fall we'll be able to show you all some of the success from it, we hope. And so we're all excited. Buddy Chris he's in full bore, and so we've been working on this. Like I said, this is day 3. Fixing to jump back on the old Betty here, the dozer, and do some more clearing and try to get this cleared out. The actual spot is going to be, for this destination food plot, about 2 acres, which is a really big food plot. And the plans are we're going to do screening around it and some different plantings, may even do some clover in the spring, and then you know, some annual stuff in the fall, winter wheat, oats, peas, all that kind of stuff. So it's exciting. So we're going to get started and try to get this finished up and get it to where we can get it manageable, get it cleaned up. So let's get rolling. What's up, everybody? Today is February the 12th, and we are back at the big food plot project. My buddy Chris and I have kind of laid out a plan, hoping to get something for the fall this year. Unfortunately, my old dozer, old Betty, has died out on me. So Chris has actually had to hire a guy to come in. Guy's named Sean Cook, real nice guy. He's in here doing finishing up this plot for us, and so hopefully we'll be able to show you guys kind of the layout and what the plan is, how we're wanting to lay out this plot. And the plot's going to end up being probably close to 2 acres. It's going to be huge, so it's going to be a big draw. But old Betty just kind of turned up on me. They do not run well without oil, so it's important to put oil in them. I'm going to kind of show you guys around and just kind of show you how big the plot is and kind of give you a look. All right, so this is Chris. We're going to ride around and kind of show you the layout here. It's kind of like a teardrop, isn't it? It's kind of narrow at the top, gets big at the bottom. Primarily going to be a destination food plot. You're not allowed to hunt it. You just can't. He can't. No. He's gonna. So we're picking out spots where trees, where he can hunt this. You'll be able to slip in here, low impact, mainly probably gun for the most part. Yeah, muzzleloader gun. So, but it's really going to be a big destination food plot, and it's really looking good. Can't wait till he gets all this pushed out and we really can see it. But what we want to do is show you guys kind of how, or what we're thinking the plan is as far as the layout of it, and how we're wanting to. I think we're going to wrap it in switchgrass, like we talked about, and he's even going to plot screen some of it so that he can get access in and out without spooking anything or messing it up. So we're going to kind of take you on a little tour here and show it to you. All right, so here we are. We're actually in the northwest corner, right, Chris? Okay, so this is the northwest corner. You can see we got quite a bit of clearing left to do here, but the idea is that Chris will be able to come in on his property border over here, slip around, and still thinking about putting like a permanent stand in here. You know, something for the kids and maybe mom or whatever. But you can kind of see, it's kind of hard to see back here, it's a little thick, but this whole area, like we were talking about, it's kind of a teardrop shape, is all going to be food plot. So it's going to be a huge huge food plot. I think a 2-acre food plot is just epic. And then we kind of talked about maybe thinking about putting some screening and stuff maybe in the middle, and
maybe
breaking
corn,
it up.
maybe switchgrass, putting a plot screen that's northern edge real heavy for the permanent blind,
right?
And then break up the food plot with something. I don't know if it's going to be corn or switchgrass.
Right. So you're gonna have access coming in across to where you can come around to be able to get around this thing.
There's
so
a high line wire to the north side, so it's all cleared off, so we can walk straight through the woods, get on the high line wire, and access this northern side. So.
Right. And the thing is the plot is so big that you want to have the ability to get in and out without spooking deer. So, which is, over the years we've kind of found out, is huge.
Access is
everything.
Yeah,
so
screening. That's
what we've been working on. He's actually kind of laid out some corridors around the property to where he's going to be able to have deer funneled through those corridors and then have access routes further out, so that you can slip in and out.
It's experimental, but
yeah. So
for the best.
absolutely. And actually, I've started kind of do the same thing on my place. I have never even looked at the corridor thing. It's never even entered my mind.
Totally new concept.
So we're plugging in these corridors and then adding on to some food plots. So man, I'm like excited like a little kid. So
I'm ready to get to planting already.
I know. I'm like envisioning what's going to happen here. So we'll take you around the other side and kind of show you how far across this thing is. It's impressive. It's going to be really impressive. All right, so here we are. So this is actually the northeast corner of the property, of the food plot. It feels like a property because it's so huge, but you can see right here, all the way up there to where you see that green is where we were a while ago. So that's the kind of the teardrop part of it, and it's probably gonna be 100 across at least, isn't it? Have you measured that?
I'm not measuring it, no, but yes, I bet it's at least a
long ways across. So we're gonna have a few trees left in here. There's some oaks in here, so really excited about it. It's going to be super cool. And in the background, you can see where he lives here. He has a giant mountain in the background, so that's the idea behind this whole thing. 2 acres of food.
Every deer from the mountain.
We want all them guys up there to come down here and say hello. So that's the plan. So we'll kind of show you guys as we go here and get this process fixed up and finished, how we kind of laid it out as far as what the plan is. And so hopefully this year I'm helping him drag out big ends off this property. Just that's the whole plan. And we have really good wives that allow us to do this kind of stuff.
Yes.
Otherwise,
for sure,
we would not have any kind of happening here.
No question.
So anyway, like I said, I'm all excited about it. I know he's excited about it. But we'll show you as we kind of go along here what our steps are going to be as far as laying out this plan and hopefully major success.
And so the basic idea too is to have this giant food plot here to draw the deer all the way across the entire property. So they've got to cross somewhere on some stand before they get here. Hopefully in the daylight is the reason why we set up the way we did is to have them come from as far away to the south as they can all the way to this plot, and we've got stands set up and little kill plots set up to get to this point. So
and we've laid it out so that he has got really good access into these places. He can come in. We've laid it out to where he can come in on the edges and never bust out anything.
Yeah, should never have to bust out a deer. Yeah, it's literally maybe 30 yards inside to the hunting. So I mean, you're not intruding very far in to get into these spots. So it should be a pretty bulletproof setup. We'll know more come season time. We're excited about it.
It's I'm already ready to see it happen. And what are we, February? Yeah, we got a long time to wait.
We got a ways.
But it's like he calls me and I'm like, how much dozer work has he got? What plot is he on? And it's like, I'm like a little kid. It drives me crazy. But
that's exciting.
Super excited. Yeah, you can see behind us. He's getting knocked out here. So we're about to get this thing rolling.
Yep.
And We will be putting some seed before long here, so
It will be cross seeding some clover and some switch too.
yep. So we'll kind of show you guys that, but try not to freeze to death in the meanwhile. But excited, man. What's going on, everybody? We are back at the destination food plot. So this thing has came a long ways. You can see behind me, we finally got it all cleared out, got all the piles out of it, still trying to get all the debris out of it. But today is lime day, and there's not a better way to put out lime than buying it in bulk. We're getting agricultural lime right here. I got 5 tons, and we're gonna try to put 2 tons per acre, which we got about 2 acres here is what we figure. So 4 tons here, and then we got a couple small kill plots that we're gonna add some lime to if I can get the buggy in there. So today is all about the lime. Buying lime this way is really inexpensive. The key though is you got to be able to get a big piece of equipment in here, tractor, to pull this with to get it spread out. So you don't have that, you can put it out by hand obviously, but price wise, this 5 tons and the buggy rental was 200 bucks. So it's a good way to get it done. So we're going to jump on the tractor and spread some lime. All right, guys, we've got all of the lime out. It looks like it snowed out here. We got at least 2 tons an acre is what we ended up with. So we're thinking the pH is going to be rocking. So Chris is actually putting out 13. We're going to go ahead and put that out, get that all tilled in. I think we're going to add about, what was it, Chris, 400 pounds? Is that
about 400 pounds.
About 400 pounds.
Again.
Yeah, this is just, we're actually going to come in here and plant some clover for the spring. Spring's not the best time, we realize that, but that's kind of the hand we've been dealt. He knows how to deal with weeds and mowing and all that that's coming. That's right. But anyway, so we're going to get that put out and go from there. We kind of got rained out, but we didn't stop. We're both soaking wet. So we've got laid out here, we've laid out some flags, and this is going to be the perimeter for the switchgrass, and on the bottom side, the plot screen, and also going to have plot screen here to kind of close this off. So went all the way around the perimeter, laying out how far in. So how far in did we actually come, Chris? Did we come in?
We do 10 feet of switch all the way around the perimeter.
So all the way around the perimeter until you get to the bottom.
Yeah.
He's going to have 10 foot of switchgrass. So knowing that, we're going to have to wait a year or 2 for that to establish.
Unfortunately, yeah.
But he's thick enough in this woods here, it's really not going to matter. And it's not as big goal to actually hunt this. This is a destination food plot.
Correct, yeah.
So, and then on the bottom side down there, you went 16 feet.
16 feet.
And he's going to do plot screen. And he's got corridors coming in on both ends of this big food plot here. So he's got one right there in that corner, he's got one right there in that corner, and they filter around through the timber, and hopefully in a perfect world the deer are going to use those. So the plot screen is going to go from that entrance to that entrance, 16 feet wide all the way around the bottom. Right,
16 feet all the way around. Hopefully it pushes
Sweet.
further after we move the flags 3 different times.
Yeah, Chris has moved flags 4, yeah, bunch. So we're about to put some seed out. It's let up enough. I think we can go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and put the switch in. The plot screen won't come until like May. Yeah. But clover the whole thing was going to be done in clover today, but the rain kind of stopped that. We can't pack this down because it's too sticky and it's sticking to the coal packer.
Rain to stop us.
Just to mess it up. But switch is going in right now. So. Those are all seeds. Good. We don't have to worry about the seed and soil contact. We definitely got that. We got people dropping bombs right over here. It was it's not funny with the war going on. Is it?
Yeah, I know, right?
All right, guys, wrapping it up for today. This is day 72. Actually, he's been on a tractor for hours and hours. Yeah. Finally got this thing in pretty good shape. We got a little more cleaning up to do on it, but man, it's exciting, dude. I mean, so we just laid out the whole perimeter.
Yep.
And got it planted in the switchgrass.
Made a hard decision, decided not to go with a plot screen and just play the switchgrass game on the sides. We're still doing plot screen down
very back there. Really cool. And this thing's almost 150 yards long, not quite.
Yeah.
And it's like, what, almost 100 yards wide.
Yeah.
It's huge. So it's going to be really, really good, man. I'm excited for you. It's just, hey, did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
They just dropped a bomb right there.
Legit, whatever
That's over there by my house. What the heck? But we're wrapped up for today. We got a little bit of seeding left to do on one of his kill plots, and we're gonna come back in here for clover, right?
Yeah, be back and put some clover in once it dries up a little bit. The rain kind of messed us up today, so but we'll get it.
Get in here and get some clover. We got some cold temps coming, so we got a little bit of frost seed time left.
Yep.
What are we, March 3rd, 4th, something like that? So, you know, getting in Arkansas, it's going to get warm here pretty quick. So, but I think we made it under the wire on the switch for sure. It's going to be super cool layout. Super.
Yeah, that's going to be
awesome.
awesome.
If it comes in like we're hoping, and there's no reason why it shouldn't. Yeah. It's going to be.
It's seeded heavy, so
yeah.
We upped our odds.
And yeah, that's on this cedar he's got here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like it's got a 1 setting and a 2 setting. Well, typically you seed it like at 1.5. Well, there is no half.
Yeah.
So like we were seeding at 1, like, yeah, that's not very heavy, and then you seed it 2 and it's like, dude, that's heavy.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got all the seed put out. But. All right, guys, we are wrapping up the Destination Food Plot project, and it has been a project. Everything's went good though. Got this thing really looking nice, as you can see. Chris come in here to this morning and got it all packed and got the clover seed spread out and then packed again. So anytime you're planting clover, you definitely want to get a good firm seed bed. We do have some chances of some big rains tonight. So he's got it all packed in. It looks really nice, as you can see. So that's gonna put the rubber stamp on this project for now. We'll not have to come back in here and probably till May or so. So to get the plot screen planted, and we may even look at planting some corn and stuff, doing some design in the middle of the plot. But it's been a really good experience, and like I said, just wrapping this thing up for now. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and God bless. But it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be epic for you, man. I know it is. He's gonna be pulling all these deer down here.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that's the plan.